I'm so excited. It is finally time for me to jump into my driver career. Okay, after taking a peek, all of the icon drivers are either legendary drivers, breaking point drivers, or Formula 3 drivers. I would add the Formula Driver 3 drivers, but I don't have them. So it's going to be official drivers only, and then I assume that all the F2 drivers are going to just be in there. So we'll do official drivers only. And then we will confirm settings. Now, if I had like done the breaking point and like I felt like it made sense for me to add them in there, then maybe I would, but not gonna do that. We're actually gonna do a custom driver. And give me 1 second. Bubble Rock number 47. We built this one on the we built this helmet on my actual F1 world. I hate all of these, but we'll do this one. Thoughtful on, right? So it says to choose academy. This academy is where your driver got the break. Choose an academy where it'll improve your recognition with the associated teams, meaning you will have more say in car development. So I'm definitely not picking Red Bull. If I drive for a team, you know what? Actually, okay, so I've been thinking about this, right? I don't want to like just I'm trying to give as minimal upgrades and abilities and everything to all of these cars because I don't want to just kind of like be the best right away. But I think what I'll do is I'll actually put my insight in here with the Alpines. Yeah, with the Alpines because eventually I'm gonna end up either racing for Mercedes, Ferrari, or probably McLaren. But I think the only driver that I would be willing to change or switch with is driving for Alpine. So we're gonna do this as if they're the one that gives me the recognition, and then after a season or two, we'll probably go with one of the bigger three teams. So for now, we'll actually choose this. Looking into the 2025 season, my Formula One career, we are gonna go with the 24 races.
We'll be working closely together to get you the best deal possible. So, decision time. Who will you drive for this season? Tough choice, I know.
We'll be replacing Jack Doohan. So we have Pierre Gasly and Jack Doohan. We will be driving for the Alpine team. We will be the third worst team. Only Kicksaber making us look of any decency. I still disagree with the whole where teams are. But we will be joining Pierre Gasly and we will be racing with the Alpines. So my teammate is going to be Pierre, and then it's going to take us through a bunch of stuff. But for the Formula 2 video, this is where it's going to end. This is going to continue into the Formula 1 video.
Finally, let's do this for real. Sorry it took so long. You know what these legal types are like? Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's 80 pages of needless jargon, sir. Anyway, believe it or not, this is my excited face. Come on, come on. Let me show you what we've got. So, all the usual stuff. Merchandising, likeness, blah, blah, blah. But the really juicy stuff is their expectation of you. They need you to challenge yourself all season, be the best you can be, dominate your teammate, become a legend. All that jazz. Now, it's over to you.
I can't imagine if I dyed my hair blonde if that's what I'd look like.
It's contract time. The team are expecting you to improve as your career evolves. And so am I. Here, we will be setting you a contractual target with the team, so that this progress can be tracked by both parties. Here, you can view your current ratings with your overall rating, or RTG, shown at the top. This is the value that will be used to set your contract target. In order to improve this, you'll need to show your worth at each race weekend. Your current rating has been used as a starting point. Move this slider to set your target for next season. A higher target requires consistently good results at each race weekend. but you'll get more recognition when you sign. Here, you can view your recognition with the team. The higher the target you set yourself, the more recognition you will earn when you sign. More recognition equals more car development. More car development makes car go fast. You know the drill. Remember, if you fail to meet that target, you will lose this recognition bonus, so don't bite off more than you can chew. You can see some basic information on the contract, as well as the number of seasons your contract will last. After this season concludes, you may be offered longer contracts, if the team thinks you deserve one. A longer contract will give another recognition bonus when you sign. There's a few other points for us to go over, but we can leave those until you're settled. I'll leave you to finalize your terms.
Alright, so you can't change this. And what's weird is it's a full season. We're back in like 23, you played half a season. So so these have absolutely no change. But if I do this, I get a 5% and then a 6%. So I'm gonna put it at 78. I know it says it recommends 76, but I'm gonna put 78 in the expectation that, you know, I would rather go after the bigger bonus, if that makes sense. I don't think it'll be too entirely difficult. And then I only want to do one season here with Alpine, which is perfect because that's what they're offering me. So, I'm actually curious before I click this. Okay. Now I don't. Yeah. Okay. So 78 is what we're looking at, and let's go ahead and sign that contract. Welcome to the Alpine
We're
team.
signed.
Alpine.
That sounds awesome to say. Time to go crush that target. I'll see you soon.
Yes, ma'am. We've been signed to Formula One. How awesome. Must have bought me a nice house right off the bat. With a statue of me. Oh, nope, that's me. I could have bought more comfortable looking couches though. Like,
Quickly, before we gear up for the first race this season, a couple of things. Throughout your career, you'll get a lot of important information. Keep an eye on this tab between each race to see what you've been sent. We also have a wonderful team of specialists that will be dedicating some of their time to help us this season. When you have a moment, we should go and get introduced. They don't bite, I promise. Driver Details contains all the important information for your accolades, contracts, rivalries, and driver ratings. Keep an eye on it throughout the season.
Hi mate, Mark here. I'm your engineer for the season ahead, and I'm absolutely buzzing to be working with you. When you're ready, come and see me over in R&D and we can chat about the development of the car. See you soon.
alright, before I switch screens, you guys can either skip forward using the little chapter section in the bottom to get past all of the sections over the top. I'm going to go through each one of them and allow the game to explain all of it. For those of you that haven't played the game or want to understand it fully and in detail before you buy the game, I'm going to listen to them all out so then I know and you know. If you guys have already played the game and you just want to see me race, use the chapters below to skip ahead. Okay, so be honest with you, it is almost my bedtime. But I'm kind of excited, so I kind of want to like tinker around and give it some looks. So what we're going to do is we're going to give some looks. We're going to probably look at all the contracts. Again, this is the second video of the series. This is my Formula One career beginning. So I guess technically the first video. The one before this is kind of a prelogue. If you want to see how I became a 72 instead of a 65, how I became a Formula 2 champion, that's going to be in the previous video. But yeah, let's check out some messages, read some of this. I'm curious to know what's here, and I'm hopeful that there'll be more to it than what I'm thinking it's going to be. But let's get a peek. Your career mailbox. Mailbox is communicate through your first one career, research, finances, etc., etc. Pierre is now your teammate, and while you need to keep it professional on track, it also wouldn't do any harm to show the team who your number one driver is, Elena. New rival. Cool. Teammate rivalries are ongoing. Oh, okay. We'll go to rivalries in a second. There's nothing quite like the start of a new year of F1 between yourself and Pierre. I'm sure we can have a fantastic season. My door's always open. If you need anything else. Just a quick one about your team of specialists. The more you work with them, the more perks you'll receive for all of your important research and development. Each specialist will offer perks. Less chance of upgrades failing, cheaper upgrade costs, faster development times, more resource points, blah blah blah. Alright, let's go
Your
here.
specialists are a team of experts that will be working with us part-time to maximize your research and development within the team. They will offer you goals to complete each race weekend. Completing these goals will increase your relationship level with a specialist. When that level increases, you'll get perks that improve their area of R&D. You can see each specialist's title and current level here, as well as a message stating whether they have some goals available. Selecting a specialist will take you to a details screen where you can view their perks and goals. When you're ready, select an available specialist to see what they are offering you.
Alright, well let's go ahead and check this out. Our manufacturing expert is going to leave after this weekend, and he's got a goal available.
Each specialist will have perks that match their area of expertise. As you improve your relationship with a specialist, you'll gain access to the corresponding perk. You can also select which of the available goals you would like for the upcoming race weekend. You can change your choice at any time from here or at the track before entering the first session of the weekend. After entering the first session, your selected goal will be locked in.
Oh, okay, so this goal is like, as long as you do all 3 of the sessions, you'll get it, or if you complete the weekend, both of them are the same, so we'll just say complete the race weekend.
You can see your selected goals and can view this during the weekend. After the race, you'll get a rundown of which goals you passed or failed and any progress made towards each specialist's level. If you fail a goal, you'll lose progress, so pick goals you're confident in completing. In short, don't get greedy.
Cool. So it says it's selected.
This icon represents your primary specialist. They will offer double XP for successfully completing goals to help you unlock their perks faster. You can choose any available specialist to be your primary and change this right up until you enter the first session of a race weekend.
Oh, okay, I guess I see it because it has the little double buttons on top. Cool.
Welcome to your contracts hub. Here, you'll be able to view your current contract and all the information relating to it. To start, you can see all the base information for your current contract, your target rating, your current rating, and more. In this main area, you'll find a graph that tracks your rating each race. It will also display your target, so you can see how far off you are. Obviously, we haven't raced yet, so there's no data. Be sure to come back and check this after each race weekend.
Cool.
Here,
Recognition.
you can review your recognition information. You will see a comparison between you and your teammate, as well as any bonus you have applied. Below that, you can see a list of your current perks that come with your recognition level, so you can unlock more and really push the development of the car.
Cool. So I think I got R&D secret upgrade already.
Review your current contract target and set something lower if you're struggling. The team won't take this lightly, though, and you will struggle to improve your recognition this season. But it's better than potentially getting fired. This option will only be available when you're below your target rating.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Let's...
These are your active accolades. Through your glorious F1 career, you will work towards these, and each accolade has multiple tiers, just to keep you on your toes. Highlight an accolade, and you'll see what it is, how to complete your current tier, and the rewards. When you've completed one, it will appear down below for you to get all nostalgic and reminisce on past glories.
Okay. Quality of race starts in your F1 career. Complete this accolade to enhance your experience. Top 5 qualifying finish pace. Top 10 race finishes. Gives me awareness. Podiums give me racecraft, and points earned gives you experience, or more experience.
Across your career, you will always be compared against your teammate in a few different ways. Teammate battles are ongoing rivalries with rewards given every race weekend based on performance. Close points tallies can trigger a championship narrative rivalry. This compares your own points tally with your rivals, with the goal of outscoring them by a significant margin to win. Rewards are given upon completion. If your ratings are close to another driver, it can trigger driver ratings rivalry. The goal is to achieve a big gap over your rival. Rewards are given upon completion. Each rivalry has an intensity level. At key moments throughout the season, this may increase for one or more rivalries. A higher intensity level means you'll need to do more to win, but you'll earn more rewards.
I'm taking the time to listen to all this because one, I've never heard it, and two, a lot of people that play this game have already seen all of this and they know everything already, so they don't take the time to. So that's why I'm doing this.
This graph will show you how your driver ratings are evolving throughout your career in F1. Upwards, I hope. Your current stats are visible on the right. Each has been color-coded to match a line on the graph. Progress will update after each race weekend, and you can view both the present season as well as past ones. Finally, at the bottom of the screen, you can see a description of each rating and what you need to do in order to improve each of them.
Cool. That's awesome.
You can select drivers from the left-hand list, and they will then appear with their ratings next to you on the right. Ratings listed in red are lower, while higher and equal ratings are shown in white.
Okay, this is exactly what I was hoping for, so I'm very excited to see that you can go in and I can see Max Verstappen as a 92 and what he has that makes him a 92 versus and then I can scroll through all of these and I can see where Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri is, and I can see if they're growing, developing, or if they're shrinking and failing. So I love, 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 love this. This is epic. And it makes me very happy to be able to come over here. Like, I can come in here and see, like, my experience is outdoing Colapinto. And it's very frustrating. I hope Colapinto gets picked up somewhere or somehow. I hope he develops a little bit throughout the off season, or his off season while he's, say, racing Formula 2 again. But yeah, it's cool to be able to look at this and be like, oh, yeah, me and Gabriel Borletto are sitting here and I'm technically outrating him just a little bit, which is crazy that the only thing I'm beating him in is pace, and that's why I'm apparently better. I don't understand that, but yeah, and then you can even see some of these guys down here like Jack Doohan and Aaron and all these other guys that I raced against are all sitting down here. So that's really, really cool. I was really hoping that would be involved in this game. Customization. Oh, you can change like my helmet. I only have one helmet. I'm not changing it. What does it say? I might actually try putting that helmet together and see what happens. Podium emotes, we still only have the one. Now I did get this though.
Get in there! That's what I'm talking about!
I dig it, but remember these days it's gonna stick, at least for now. So yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, mate, let's chat R&D. Research and developments may be the most important aspect of F1, and you and I are going to work together to bring on the car's performance. This is where you'll be investing in upgrades. We have 4 areas of development. Here you can see an overview of the departments and how many upgrades are currently applied in each. Selecting one of these will take you to their respective tech trees. In order to develop upgrades, you'll have your very own resource point account, unique to you as a driver. Your teammate's going to have their own one too. Your current resource points can be viewed on your player card here, and points are earned passively each week. And the higher your recognition, the more points we'll give you. You can also earn points via practice programs, and, well, you know how much I love getting good data. Finally, this chart shows the performance you've extracted from each department based on the number of applied upgrades. You can also see the max potential for each department based on the remaining upgrades. Hopefully it helps you to see where we are and how far we can go.
Competition potential. I assume that's just the biggest one. Cool. So I was very tempted, I won't lie, to not do this. I was gonna let it be completely up to the CPU because I didn't want to over enhance Alpine more than it should. But because it's the first time and I'm new to it, I'm actually gonna do it.
Upgrades can be purchased by you and your teammate, so remember to play nice. Each upgrade will be labelled with the driver that purchased it. Any upgrade that's been completed will be applied to both cars at the team. But no matter who did it, remember that if the car's slow, well, it's down to the drivers, and if it's quick, it's all thanks to me.
Thanks.
Okay, here's where you're going to purchase and manage your upgrades for each department. If a part fails development, you can also come here to restart and finalise it, but just don't ever go at me when you do. As you develop parts, you're going to unlock access to more. Highlighting locked upgrades will tell you what's required to gain access to it. For each department, you can quickly view which perks are available as a result of your relationship with our specialists and your current recognition within the team.
Well, I'm glad that I said what I said because now I know that it doesn't really matter because I'm just purchasing it and then the R&D team or the team will do it. So, that makes it a little bit more like I'm just saying this is what I want to be built and then they go and do it.
Here you can see the perks that are available from your specialists for this specific department. Because specialists are part-time, it's good to check who's around and so whose perks you currently have access to. Higher recognition will also unlock secret upgrades, the ability to rush upgrades, and the ability to have several simultaneous upgrades in progress at once. Just don't let it go to your head.
Cool. So I have a secret one. I don't know what that means, but that's pretty cool. And it doesn't look like I have the ability to afford anything at all. But it's nice to know it's there.
Here you're going to be able to see a list of upgrades that are currently in progress. This is now split between upgrades that you started and those that your teammates started, so I know exactly who's getting the brownie points after a good weekend. You can toggle which list you want to see right here.
Nice. That's cool to see.
This graph charts the performance progress of all of the teams. It allows you to view our progress versus the rest of the competition over multiple seasons. And you know me, I love a graph.
Cool. Oh, they're not going to tell me about this. These basically are just all of my parts. This is just the question of what tires do I use? That's all this is. In case you don't know. And then this is the standings. This is the season and the results. These are the trophies that I earn as I go, and then this is my statistics. All pretty self-explanatory, but there's gonna be a little bit of a break for me before we move into the next one, but I really appreciate you guys watching, and I can't wait to jump into this first race. So before I load in, I know this is still technically the first video, but there's been a bit of space between me recording the end of the F2 in the beginning of my F1, because I've been really busy. I actually got in a motorcycle accident, and my phone got ran over by a dump truck, blah blah blah. Anyways, I'm doing fine. But I just wanted to throw this in there real quick. It looks like there's an update. And I do actually agree with and love all of the updates that popped in. Liam Lawson jumped up a little bit. Gabriel Borletto jumped up a little bit. Behrman jumped up a little bit. Colapinto actually went down a little, which I think kind of helps with him being not on the grid. And me replacing technically Duhin, but I'm going to say I replaced Colapinto since he's higher up here. Yuki Tsunoda dropped just a little, but didn't drop in rating. Kimi Antonelli had a little bit of movement. Isaac Hadjar went up. Lance Stroll not really did anything. Ocon went down a little. Nico Hülkenberg went down. Pierre Gasly, which is my team, actually went down, so that'll affect my team. Albon had some increase. Carlos Sainz pains me, but he went down a little bit. Fernando Alonso went up. Lewis Hamilton stayed. Leclerc went up. Russell increased. Lando Norris increased a little bit. Oscar Piastri increased. And then Max Verstappen got a little bit boost. So I wanted to make sure that I included that just because those will be the new driver ratings going into my career. And I think they actually really fit the bill. So I am actually going to take a little bit of a break, but for you guys, it'll be a few seconds, and then we will actually jump into officially our F1 career, which is super exciting. So I'm not going to lie, there is a lot of stuff here that can be done, needs to be done, is a little overwhelming. We already clicked on this and clicked to complete the race weekend. These are two just very basic for the manufacturing expert. Driver details, we can see where we want to be, which is a 78. Where we are is a 73, and we don't want to drop down to 65, which makes sense. Have all of these good things. Pierre Gasly is going to be my rival. I've jumped 10 in experience. See, that's the one thing I dislike, is I feel like I've already jumped so much in all of these categories. Like, I really wish that was slowed down a little bit. But, weird, we just looked at this, and it looks like he's only a 93. I thought he was a 94. Oh, we actually outdo Behrman in pace and Liam Lawson. Anyways, customization. I'm just tinkering. Aerodynamics, we've already looked at this. There's absolutely nothing we can do. Progress. So, what we're going to go ahead and do is we are going to bump to the 24th, which we will get rewards for both of us. I don't know what gas means. And then we'll pause and go look at our upgrade screen. And I do have the rewards. I do have the rewards turned down. I don't want the teams, like, okay, when I was playing my 2023 series, I think I've already said this in this video, but it's been a few days for me. So what I noticed in my 2023 series is, like, Aston Martin started maybe a little bit higher than it is now. And in less than one season, it was outperforming Red Bull and all these things. And then also Red Bull was significantly better than what McLaren is to Red Bull right now, which I kind of disagree with. But, and, you know, out of nowhere, Aston Martin is the best team on the grid. And I kind of want to slow it down and hopefully prevent that massive change from happening so fast, and it being a bit more of a detailed timeline. Also, we didn't get any rewards. It says we got rewards, but I don't see any rewards. So, yeah, I'm not getting the rewards. You have to show some patience to the first part of the season. We are expecting our initial pace to be towards the back of the grid, but don't worry, everyone's working hard, and we have a great investment in the team. As long as you do your bit, we should be able to move towards the middle of the pack over the course of a year. Cool. Okay, so I only got 40 points. That makes sense. I didn't see it, and it looks like he's already got something in development. Uh, he is gonna get a little bit more points than me, which makes sense if we look at driver details. It's not the right thing. Where is it? Contract. Where is the... Oh, I really thought like my contract would be up here somewhere where you could like see, like I obviously see this, but I don't see anything marked as like the difference between the two of us and what we receive. I'm sure I'll find it eventually, but we're gonna go ahead and click on this. Pierre Gasly looks like he is working on this one for gearbox. Um, there is nothing really else to do. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure if Pierre Gasly is working on this one, then... Oh, okay, I see it now. Gasly's working on this. Available. Okay, I understand now. Alright, so Pierre Gasly's working on the floor stiffening part in the chassis. I am going to go ahead and work on this.
When you select an upgrade, you can quickly view some information about it. The estimated completion timeline, the upgrade that it unlocks, as well as where we stand in the development race. Finally, you can see the failure chance of the upgrade, or if you can't afford it, a bit of red pen from me saying that you haven't got enough points. If you want to rush something through though, you can do that here if you have a high enough recognition and if you want to risk a higher failure chance. Tip from me though, if you do want to rush something, buy the crew some sweets as thanks for the overtime.
Thanks, Mark. Okay, so I need 45% recognition. And I don't have that. And I don't actually know where to see that. So we're going to do this. Sadly, it's not going to come to us until after we go through 2 Grand Prix weekends, but it'll be here before Japan. So we'll pop that in there. Weird that it says like that much blue. Whatever. Cool. Okay, 2 things. One, looking at this, I was clicking through and I realized we are to the middle of the pack in aerodynamics, chassis wise, which is what he's going after. We're also middle of the pack. We're at the very top though when it comes to the lower level of teams. If we hop to powertrain, we are dead last, and it is close amongst everybody, but for us, we're not even close to the rest of the pack. Like, it is horrible how far behind we are. So after I'm done with this gearbox, I'm going to be focusing on getting our power up because our durability looks like it's pretty close up there with the rest of the league. And I think that's because we're one of the only teams, possibly one of 2 teams, that are running the Renault engine. And I believe the Renault engine's just a little bit slower. The other thing is I figured out where the recognition is, and I'm at 39%, which is why I can't rush upgrades yet. I have to get to 45% in order to be able to do that. Simultaneous upgrades. Oh, you can have as many
If you're on a long-term deal, you can break your contract. As you might expect, teams do not want you doing that, and will treat you as if you've been fired. In short, you'll be off the Christmas list. This will hurt your recognition, both with this team and others when we have to find you a new seat. We may be able to start meeting with other teams if time allows. However, I know it won't come to that. Will it?
I didn't even know this was a thing. Cool. This one says you can review it. You will be able to negotiate a lower target for yourself. Your rewards for your new target will be nullified. Where this one, join another team at these in the season. If there's time, secret meetings may be offered to you. Oh, cool. So like if I had like a multiple year contract here with Alpine and I wanted to go somewhere else, I could do that. Cool. That's nice to know, but it negatively affects you. But anyways, that's all the upgrades. We are going to go ahead and we're going to go straight to the new season grid reveal. And it looks like Pierre Gasly's upgrade will finish. We'll get some more R&D points, and then it'll be Grand Prix time. Let's go to the reveal. Also, I love how short, or how tall Yuki Tsunoda will be in this. Just watch. Cracks me up every time. We'll see if I remember to add some music over that. There's the grid reveal. To be honest with you, it was cool, but it's just without the music because I'm recording. Yeah. Yeah, so he gets 63, I only get 43. But we'll go to tire allocation. I feel like I want to go softer for now. No, I want to go balanced so then I have a second pair of mediums for the long race. I don't think that's a good idea, actually. No, because you can't do that. What am I talking about? Don't listen to me. I'm crazy. Go crazy. Go stupid. I just did this. That I knew I messed that up. Balance. Thank you. And let's hop into the race weekend. Australia. We'll watch it this first time. All of my crew members hard at work. Me and Gasly walking up and in. Man, they didn't even let us sit beside each other. My boy need to hit the gym a little bit more. He kind of skinny. Oh, that's cool that he's like right up there in front of you. You can see his face. If we have time, you guys should like try and name all these guys. Try and remember it. I'll help you guys choose one right there in front of me. That's Pierre Gasly. Sorry. I'm a kook. Anyways, I don't need this. Let's pop into the workstation. Now, we have 3 practice sections. I probably won't show you guys a lot of the practice sessions. However, what I can say is I'm going to do a lot of it. I'm going to try and get the track under my control and understanding. Then I'll hop over into time trials. On time trials, I'll figure out what difficulty I need to be on, and then we'll go to qualifying and then the race. All the races we will most likely do... Sorry. Full sessions and full qualifyings. And we'll kind of do all the full. Like, I want this to be really authentic and real racing. You've touched the preview. Oh, okay. Those are like drivers and what points they're in. Cool. And I'm in dead last according to the game. Looks like everything went smoothly. The new parts. Those are all things that were already on the car. I didn't actually do that. Ooh, that's cool. So now there's a % of rain instead of it being like this is gonna rain most likely. I like that. That's better than 23s. Here's the weather forecast. Dry conditions out. This means stable track conditions, so let's focus on optimizing our setup and strategy. And then indicators from tests suggest the car has decent pace, but I expect us to be somewhere around the middle of the field. Over the course of the season, I want us to be the best of the rest, and even starting with to challenge the front runners. We've already read these. This is my first rival, which will be Pierre Gasly, and I am going to do my absolute best moving forward to make sure that I keep the game very competitive, even if that means I have to lose occasionally. My rewinds are set to medium, and the reason I did that is just because right now I'm still learning how to not spin the car out every single time I go into a turn. But my goal is to, if I make mistakes, accept I made mistakes. But I'm going to hop into the practice session here. And I might bring you guys along just to do like the race strategy, but other than that,
the wait is over. This is it, a brand new season. And before the show gets well and truly underway, we've got the all-important matter of a free practice session. It's great to be back.
I might bring you along for the race strategy, but that's about it. I'll do all the other stuff by myself, you know. But you can always skip forward to the race if you guys want to. I just appreciate any and all people that may or may not be watching. Also, the pink and blue is some extreme colors, but I feel like it matches the helmet. I did get a new helmet. I might actually look and see what that looks like. Put your mask over your nose. This is in COVID. But anyways, I will see you guys in a bit.
Okay, mate, this is the first running of the real car. Now, I know it's a big ask, but let's get some useful data and get you used to how the practice sessions work. Let's start the season as we mean to go on, eh? I know we can have a great year, so let's go.
Because it's the first race, I will do the lap
Okay, you've
race
got
strategy
race
with you.
levels of fuel in the car. I want
Now,
you to drive at a representative pace, all right? No hot laps this time.
in the future, what I should do is do the race strategy after I do the qualifying or time trials, and do the time trials a few times. I'm sorry, I'm fixing my blanket and not focused on driving, and I'm making mistakes. But yeah, I need to do that. But anyways, I just thought it would be nice to do this one with you guys. I might not do it in the future. I don't know how, like, for me it's nice because it's like it's part of what I'm doing, and if you guys don't want to watch it, you can skip it. But at the same time, like, I feel like there should be some editing to the videos instead of me just doing live series or live stream types, since I'm not talking to actual people. Like, I don't have a monitor set up where you guys are, you know, chatting with me. But not that I think anybody would or expect anybody to, but yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying playing the game. I don't know how much I should include or what I shouldn't include. I don't know if going for views is worth it. I kind of just want to race and play my games and have fun and have it all documented somewhere, so in the future if I want to go back and watch it, I can. But anyways, we have a little bit of traffic coming up, and Alonso. I think he'll get out of my way though. We will see. He got out of the way. Thank you. I'm also trying to learn, like, I don't think I'll do it as much in these cars as I will in the F2 cars. But I also, you know, I don't want, like, the unrealisticness of me spinning the car consistently because I'm learning the ABS and the traction control being off. Being why, like, 5 of my 20 races I'm DNF'd is just because I spun into a wall on my own accord. But I also want, like, if that's like naturally what I'm doing, it to be authentic. So it kind of be like I have like a little bit of a backup render, and then for a few mistakes, but if I make too many mistakes, then obviously I'm going to pay for the consequences of it. Like that, right there. Also, I keep dragging my knuckles on my computer. Push that back some. There we go, that's much better. Also, learning the tail gunning, I think is the right word, or tail gunning, where you learn to like steer the car with the gas pedals a little bit. That's kind of nerve-wracking considering how much I do that right there. So there's just so many like things to it that I like. I know there's people you can go watch that are like excellent, like superstars at the game, and you know there's people that you can go watch that are gonna just turn the difficulty down to 30 and destroy the competition and be like, oh, I'm the best. Now that's more something you see in like basketball and MLB The Show and soccer, where you can like turn the difficulty down so you can just score thousands of goals or hit thousands of home runs. But I don't know, I like realism. I like it feeling real. I like, you know, I'm with Alpine right now. You know, I'm a new driver. This first season, I don't expect a championship. You know, I just expect to get some points. I expect to make a name for myself. Maybe such a name that a bigger team might sign me. That faster car might get me competing for a podium spot at the end of the year. And then, you know, maybe with that, you know, we grow again. And next thing you know, we're a champion in 3 years. Like, I don't know. I like those realism kind of things. But anyways, yeah, trying to learn the steering and everything is to not do shit like that. Like, that's so aggravating. Ugh. Sorry. But yeah, so there's a lot to it. I also understand like this can be boring for some people. Like, not many people like me are gonna sit down and watch the entire race or put this race on in the background while they're working on other things and just listen to it, you know, while they glance up every once in a while. Like, stream style content isn't for everybody, and I can get that. And you know, I don't expect to be a millionaire or nothing, but it would be cool if I got some following. But I also play a lot of games. I think I've said it a few times, but I'm kind of more like a team art, I guess. Like, I'm gonna play like 7 games, not just one. And I'm gonna experiment with all of them. Like right now, I'm primarily playing Formula 1, and the other game I'm playing is Infection Free Zone, which, if you guys haven't checked it out, please go check it out. But it's more of a strategy game. It's more, you know, thinking, building, creating a survival series where you, right now, the one I'm doing is in San Francisco, which I thought was cool because it's not actually in the house that Full House was in, but it's like on the other side of town. But still, it's in San Francisco. It's one of the maps that the devs specifically created, and I don't know, I think it's cool. And I like that game. Another game I really want to get into is like Manor Lords. I'd love to get into Manor Lords. Why do I feel like my thing is gone? I see my delta there. Did I make it? Oh, it's gonna be so tight. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, it's just, you know, stuff like that. I would love to play more games and explore more and do more. And I really am afraid that Lando Norris, this car is not good enough that Verstappen is gonna win every race this year. Whatever. I hope Max Verstappen gets like some competitive edge and gets like come back this year and at least make a charge for the throne, even if he doesn't win, and you know, Oscar Piastri gets it, which would be cool too. But Oscar Piastri used to be one of my favorite 3 drivers. Then I saw a video, and I don't know how true this is, but maybe you guys can testify to it or explain it or drop a comment on your opinions. But Nico Hulkenberg, after I think it was a decade of driving, finally got his first podium, and both of the McLaren drivers didn't celebrate with him at all. I don't know how true that is, but son of a bitch, we were doing so good. Ugh. This is where I can't tell if it's me talking that's causing problems, but me driving in the grass probably doesn't help either. But yeah, I saw that and it kind of made me like go like, are you kidding? Like, I hope that's not real. Like, I didn't get to watch the whole video because I was at work, but that would make me pretty sad. I won't lie, but anyways.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
There is the speed trap, or the speed trap, the test done. So I am actually going to go ahead and pop off here, and I am going to do my qualifying trial, and then I'm going to do free practice, or not free practice, I'm going to go do the time trials, change the difficulty, and then I'm probably going to just do pre-practice 2 until I blow out the tires. Yeah, I can shut up. There's nothing reason for me to continue to babble here. Quick thing, if I can't achieve, oh sorry, that's the wrong button. If I can't achieve like the 470 points, I'm not going to use the quick practice to get that. Instead, I'm only going to use what I can accomplish by myself. I just felt the need to add that part in real quick. Alright, we got some R&D from all this good stuff, and those are all the upgrades that we received in practice. I don't think anything's gonna go there. Experience went up, and that should be it. That's just from doing laps, and you don't get any decrease, so I still feel like that jumps too fast. I feel like there should be bigger margins, especially considering in the game, like, you're not actually getting better, I don't think. Like, you are, personally, but your character's not getting any better. Like, that doesn't mean much. Turn 5. Speed limit pit lane. Don't cut turn 10 too much fast right. Okay. And then get like out there today. Alright, so we're going into qualifying. Settings, difficulty suggested I do 83, so I'm going to do 84. And then the race, it suggested 79. I'm going to do 80. And let's go ahead and hop out there into qualifying.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
I don't think they'll do any more talking. They never talk during qualifying, so we're just going to skip this instead of watching it. And I have to turn off my remote controller because my paddle shifters don't work on my remote or steering wheel. And let us... I did that, and now I can't. It's very annoying. They work sometimes, and other times they don't. And we're gonna use that preset balance. Everything on there is fine, and alright, let's hit it. Let's get it. Let's see what we can do. In the practice, I was like a second faster than everybody after doing the AI testing, so we'll see if just like in practice they were slower for some reason or what, but also I feel like in this year's game there's a lot less like the soft tires only last like 10 laps, where in 23 like you could go You could go almost.
Confirmed.
You could go almost 20 laps on soft tires. So I feel like there's more to it now. And I'm already spinning. I'm sorry. I don't want to cheat. I will try to cheat less. I pinky promise. But yeah. Goal is maybe like 15th. Also, another thing I was thinking about would be cool is like I would love if in the next year, like say we get through this season and you know, all that good jazz, right? It would be really nice if I could Nico Hülkenberg, if I could add in the Kyoto Spurt, kind of like as if you know, because Cadillac is coming in to be an 11th team this year. Like, it'd be cool if I could add that team as an 11th team.
We've just been pushed down into P18.
However, like, at the same time, I've never played the Breaking Point, which I kind of want to. There's a lot of gameplay I want to do with this game, but where is that gonna put me? I'm in first. Why in the hell am I in first? I have set the difficulty and and we're going to the garage. What are you doing? Fuck. Come around the corner and there's just Hamilton just chilling. Oh, that's so aggravating. So I promise
Car repairs have set us back a little.
I did a little bit of like the work in trying to whatever. I really thought I had set the difficulty to a good number. Oh, whatever. That's the fastest lap I've put up yet. No, it's not. Sorry. The fastest lap I did in the time trials was 1:19.7 something. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, there's no way that, like, I just went out there and did that. Max Verstappen's behind me. That's weird. So is an Isaac Hadjar's right there. They're all pitting. That's one thing that's weird about this game is how everybody just pits. I'm in third place. I don't like that. I even thought I bumped the difficulty. I might be racing on a higher difficulty than I thought. Oh cool, Nico went. Now Piastri's out there. Nico jumped me. Cool. I'm just watching to see if everybody goes, because if everybody goes, then I'm going to jump out as well. With my same tires. I'm not going to get rid of those. Piastri should jump everybody as well. There's Piastri. So Hadjar's not going to go, so I'm not going to go. I figure it's fine. I think I got jumped by a few people. This is going to be way too good of a qualifying for me, which is irritating. But Gasly made it through, so we'll just pretend like him making it through makes a little bit of sense. Who got eliminated? Let's go see. Liam Lawson, Ollie Behrman, Lance Stroll, and then both of the Mercedes, George Russell and Kimi Antonelli, didn't even make it through the first round. That is bizarre. That is absolutely bizarre. What the hell? This game is definitely not going to be like 23 where the top teams finished in the top 10 places and the bottom teams finished in the bottom 10 places. There's definitely going to be some move around here. But because of what just happened, we're going to throw on these tires, and those are the tires I go to the track with. So yeah, that's kind of going to be how I do it, I think. It's just I also just learned I don't have to turn my remote controller off. I can just press my steering wheel, and that works too, which makes my life a lot easier. I've got both of the McLarens pinching me. Okay. To be honest, I'm really hoping for a 13th or the 14th. I really don't want higher than that. I don't want 15th either, but 13 or 14 feels good. Then it would probably be like Pierre Gasly who finished just above me. I know I'm supposed to be beating him, but every time my guy does that little finger thing with his hands, it throws me off. Gabriel Borretto. Please don't invalidate my lap, thank you. Wow, damn, did you see what the car just did? Was that in a 119 point something? That's crazy.
We've dropped to P15.
I'm gonna do this lap, and then if I have time, I'll jump another one, but I made a lot of mistakes there, and I figure I can fix those. I might not have to do what I did in 23, where like my qualifying was different than, because I think the AI makes more mistakes like I do.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
Alright, I was gonna send it, but I made one mistake and lost half a second of time. So we're just gonna take it to the pits. Let's set up my other tires, and then we'll see like who's coming in. It's one of the Haas. I just don't know if it's Ocon or Ollie Behrman. Oh, there's Pierre Gasly waiting on me. Nice. Let us. I'm just afraid if I go put on faster tires, I'm gonna come up in first place, and I don't want to do that again. Wow, Charles Leclerc really set an amazing time right there. I still have Yuki and Nico to go. They're finishing their lap. Yeah, because on older tires, I'm only 1/10 a second off of our Alexander Albon. So I don't know. I might just take the 15th. I know that whatever, but for the realism sakes, I'm probably just gonna take the 15th. Yeah, I'm gonna take the 15th. I know that I could go out there and do more, but I feel like for my first race, qualifying higher than 15th just kind of feels a little bit nuts. So also, I'm glad Yuki Tsunoda is not just finishing in first right now. So, anyways, we're gonna take the 15th, and I'll know next time that I need to turn the difficulty up more, because I can't do it mid-race. Like, I can't increase the difficulty. All right, qualifying 2. It looks like that's where things ended. Pierre Gasly looks like he made it through. But it's going to be Nico Borletto, Yuki Tsunoda, and Albon that are all going to get kicked with me. I'm not in qualifying 3, so I don't know why it would even show me that. Just skip to the... Arrival, our review metrics, Team HQ. That's fine. I wanted to be realistic, and to be realistic, I am a 70 and he's an 80. I wanted to feel authentic, you know? Like, I just don't want it to be, I go in there and I win every race with Alpine or whatever. Plus, now I have more room to, like, grow in the race. Real quick, though, while you guys are here, difficulty, I'm gonna drop it to 83. That is it. I'm not going any lower than that. It said I should have done 80, but we'll put it at 83. How are you feeling? Feel at breakfast. Cars. Yep. Alright. Let's go ahead and hop straight into this race.
The winter is over. It's time for Formula One 2025. Yes, that long break that you've all been coping with so well can now be put to the back of your minds. It's on-track action and it's off-track drama. That's what we're looking forward to. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. It's a combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners, making it a very tricky track when it comes to overtaking. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Fernando Alonso, Hadjar, Gasly, Sainz, and Esteban Ocon, Hülkenberg, Bortoletto, Yuki Tsunoda, and Albon, Maverick, Russell, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and Lance Stroll. Behrman and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And joining me in the commentary box this afternoon, the First Lady of World Motorsports, Naomi Schiff. As much as I like testing, and I do love testing, and I've really enjoyed the build-up here and all the speculation, I really want to see some action. And finally today, we get some proper action on the track.
This is always such an exciting time in the season. First of all, it's the first time they'll be racing their new cars. So that's always an exciting thing for drivers to look forward to. But also, they've had a long time off during the winter break. So it's about dusting the cobwebs off, getting the rust off of their bones, and really getting their elbows out there and having some fun.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Alright, race strategy introduction. Determine the pit stops, tire choice, blah 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 blah. Alright, so we don't want projected. Let's go ahead and toggle these to personalized, which makes me slower. So it wants me to either do a... Well, we're definitely not going to do that. It's thinking 2 mediums into a set of hards. What if we change this? Give me a second. I tried this option, doesn't look good. A bit of tinkering. The only thing I could come up with was moving the hards in and trying to use the mediums, but I think the projected life and everything, we're gonna just go with this one. No softs, we're not gonna go for a fastest lap, we're just gonna go for this, and we don't really have the engine, the power in order to I don't think get a fastest lap. So let's jump into this race. I am excited. Oh wait, this is a formation lap. I've never done a formation lap, so I don't know what I'm doing or how to do this. So we're gonna just take this.
Okay, copy that.
So I believe blue means they're cold. I don't know why I'm getting warning signals down there. This is cool. I've definitely never done this, so. Now the problem is I don't know how the, yeah, the tires are definitely cold. It looks like my engine's like overheating or something. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I've just never done a qualifier, a formation lap. I've always skipped this part, so. I was on the outside. There's a car inside of me.
Decent parking. Let's try and get a good launch as the lights go out.
Okay, cool. So basically, I'm getting to pick how I line up in my thing. Alright. And we're already bump drafting the car in front of us. And we're dead. I know it didn't actually damage the car. Well, it didn't destroy my car. But I don't want that to just being a factor, you know? Alright, cool. It looks like we didn't give up anything or gain anything. I think we just stayed really consistent. My goal...
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
I wasn't looking. What do you mean a collision with Russell?
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Okay. We're here. Settle. Let's race. Right now they've got traffic, so I'm going to be able to catch up. I hit that wall too many times though. And I'm making a lot of mistakes. That was a smooth overtake. Oh, that was a smooth overtake. Now, I figure Russell will eventually take that back from Albon, and then I will have him breathing down my neck. But for now, right now, what we'll work on is chasing down both of the kick cars. Oh god, I locked up. Oh, I locked up. Everything went to shit. And I'm back where I started.
Okay, let's try and get those places back.
Well, this is fun. Gotta give me room there.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Okay, now let's run down Albon. Damn. Kimi Antonelli's just chilling back there watching us do all this shit. Alright. Thankfully, DRS is Super God Power Mode. Oh shit. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I know, I've already used it twice. Fuck off. I won't pass him because I used rewind. Okay. Now. Now this is where we're gonna cage up to Borletto and stuff.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 2.0 seconds. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
That's kind of the plan right now, man. Now I just realized Borletto and Hülkenberg both have softs on. I'm losing significantly to these DRS guys. And I've already hit him again. Oh, that's so aggravating. Like, I'm gonna... They break so early. You locked his brakes. Did you see that? That was cool. I went wide trying to get around him. And I just lost a chunk of my car. Wow. What an emotional turmoil kind of event right there. Alright, well, there's one spot back. Now we're gonna have to fight really hard. Because there's a clear distinction right now between Antonelli, or not Antonelli, Albon and Borletto. You get that. We're gonna have to start making less mistakes and driving better. Okay.
Good job, nice overtake.
Antonelli and Russell are just sitting behind Albon. Like, you guys gotta do something. Like, if you can get DRS and get around me one time, and for me to make a stupid mistake, like, y'all can do it to him. I don't know why we're just chilling back here. Like, Albon's having an issue or something, because he's creating a gap. And I'm not waiting. Antonelli cut me off. That was allowed for the switchback. Well, it's not really a switchback, but you get the point. Alright, is Russell broken free? That's the big question right now. And can I get out of that turn with more acceleration? Okay, so I think Russell's out of that now. Now it's just kind of like, can I get around Albon before Russell breaks that tie of DRS dragging? Like, damn. If I keep hitting that wall, man, I'm gonna lose my shit. Get slammed. Bite me. See, Antonelli being a rookie kind of makes sense being back here, but Russell doesn't. Russell's got a lot of ground to make up. I need to break this tie between the cars behind me and get some positions back. Because Ocon's the only person that I've actually passed. And the whole AI fighting for positions more, I'm not really seeing that right now. I just watched Russell stick behind that car, or Albon, for so long. Though it looks like Antonelli got around him, so I guess we are seeing a little bit of progress here. And just because Antonelli got signed to a better team does not mean I'm going to be fruitful with him. I still do wish those TV screens on the side of the track, they weren't me, and instead they were like the race leader or something like that. Like what people actually would want to be watching. Damn. I was catching them. I made a mistake.
Tyres are degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details.
Why would you tell me after?
Understood. Copy that. Okay, mate. Elbows out is great, but not that way. Come on, we can do better than that. Let's keep it clean, please.
How long does Russell stay behind Borletto, though? Now, I'm pretty sure I have yeah, because, like, look, he's getting held up so much right now. Punch a hole. Let's go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Should this be where I use it? No. But is it where I'm going to use it? Yes. Also, I don't know if skipping through like this is actually... I don't know why I had such a problem there. Like, my tires are, you know what, those tires are probably getting degraded faster because I keep running into that fucking wall. That one right there. I've got to keep it out of that wall so I don't lose my tires any faster. Because I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job of managing them. I also think Russell needs to actually attempt to make a move here.
I'm afraid you've been given a time.
No. No, we're not doing that. I have that turned up and it is going to agitate me.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Hi, Gasly. Long time no see. I need past you because I have a penalty, so. And there's the wall again. I'm making mistakes. So many mistakes. But luckily I have DRS. I'm sorry, Russell, but I've fallen back. Oh, Yuki's already pitting. Borletto's already pitting. It's weird they gave Borletto the undercut when Hulkenberg was in front of him. Gasly's also on hards. I don't want to hit my teammate. Okay, come on. Gasly, I need this. Oh shit. I think because I had the apex first, I didn't get a collision there, though I should have 100% got a collision there. Because I'm screwing over my teammate now. Okay, relax. Let's catch up to Hulkenberg. We need it because I've got a 3-second time penalty.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.2 seconds.
For a second there, I thought we had a caution. We ain't lift because we ain't no bitch. Probably should lift, Jesus Christ.
Copy that.
Okay. Tires are a bit weak. I just need to get to lap 18. The fact that I'm not catching Hulkenberg though, and he's on softs is crazy. Like, that's experience right there. Or he's just got better tires, I don't know. I'm glad I left the difficulty though at 83 instead of dropping it down to 79 or 80 like it suggested.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Wow, Russell left me. Granted, he's in a much faster car. I just thought maybe I could I could use him as a tow. Just hitch onto him.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.1 seconds.
Cool, it's closing. Yeah, it's only the fact that I've hit that wall so many times that I'm having tire problems. Because I'm up to 40 now, and the other side is sitting pretty at
Gap to the
19.
car ahead is around 2 seconds.
I might have to turn the difficulty up more. Even with mistakes like that. But that mistake I'm cool with, like, accepting. Like, I just made a mistake. It's not I wrecked somebody or hit somebody or... I just wish I could see the front of my car, because I know I'm missing something on my wing. And even more shitty, I'm dealing with the fact that I don't really have a... I have a penalty I have to deal with. Negating that's going to be annoying.
Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate. Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
I don't know how beat up my wing is, but they really should consider if I have a
Remember, box
penalty.
this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
You know what really sucks? I'm not going to be anywhere near him because... yeah.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Why didn't it give me the penalty? Why didn't it...
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive...
Wait, hold on. Settings. I'm confused on why it didn't... I'm really confused on why he didn't...
The penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Why it didn't give me... I have a 3-second penalty. Why wouldn't you hold me in the pits?
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors, so I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data, so keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
Great. It should have held me in the pits is what it should have done.
This is our true place here. They've pitted as well, so we've got to warm up our tyres and get the most out of it. Come on. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Just inch my nose in there. Problem is again, I have a penalty, and the game didn't do it in the pits like it should have. Like it should have held me for 3 seconds.
Pierre is in for his stop now.
It's aggravating. I mean, I guess in a way it kind of helped me because the whole like I have DRS, but it just means later in the race it's gonna affect me harder when I'm not ready for it, or they're gonna add it to the end of my total, which is not what I want. I got DRS, that's nice.
Copy.
I want him to talk more. Shit. Bro, Leto's having a hell of a race though. And damn. At least I didn't get a penalty. I don't need any more penalty. Well, that really sucks.
The car ahead is a second a lap faster than you. Gap to your teammate
It's not a
behind,
second a lap faster than me. I went off the
11.9
track.
seconds.
Shut up. Stay off the wall. Even if you have to let up just a little bit. I don't need any extra wear and tear on these tires. Or them popping or anything stupid. I think Borletto made a little mistake too, somewhere up there. Alright, I'll give a full race update if I can remember to do it here at the end of this lap. I understood wonder where Pierre Gasly's went. I feel like he's falling back.
You've got 11th, that's 11th place. Okay, gap to leader, 42.8 seconds. Bortoletto ahead. And gap to the car in front, 1.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, Hadja behind. They're on fresh mediums.
You know, that makes sense. Me and Hadjar went in at the same time. Borletto went early because he went on softs. So he's probably 5 laps older than me.
Okay, mate. Okay, Bortoletto just ahead. Let's push. We can't let them hold us up for too long, so let's try and get past as soon as possible and crack on. Push, push.
Well, he's probably going to pit, so it probably won't be too hard. I didn't mean to run into him.
Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate. Okay, you're in the top 10.
Let's be honest with each other though, Yuki Tsunoda being that high up is a little bizarre. Also, I still have a 10-second penalty that they didn't cash out, so... And I said 10, it's 3. But 3 seconds is a lot in this race, or in this game. That's not the button I wanted.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.4 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're currently 17th place. Time last lap, 1 minute 25.2.
Wow, he's really lost pace. I mean, he was up here in 12th. Hopefully we see a little bit more out of him. I've also really started to come to like this track.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 4.9 seconds.
I really hope they serve my penalty instead of lingering it on me, making me nervous.
Tyre condition still looking good.
I was really thinking 15th, finish like 11th or 12th. That front left is still a little bit dead though. I wonder where it's losing all of its merits. Where is it losing its points? Also, Yuki Tsunoda is the lowest on the points. That's not Calapinto or Doohan, which are the only other two drivers that have 0 points, and they both have half the races. Yuki Tsunoda should not be finishing in points. That's why I kind of dislike the way they have Red Bull rated. Damn. That was childish.
You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
Well, this is going to be a lot of free and clear, just racing. No overtaking, no passing. So, while we sit here and you're, cleaning your house or playing your own race or whatever you're doing while you listen to this play at work, when you have a second, or if you're watching, even better, thank you. Jesus, I love that. Makes me feel awesome. But, who's your... what was I going to ask? I had a question and it disappeared.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.2 seconds.
Thank you. What steering wheel do you use? Are you guys using a remote controller like I was
The car
using?
behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
Why did you choose that steering wheel, or why haven't you got a steering wheel? I'd tell you why I didn't get a steering wheel right away. I didn't know if I was going to be dedicated to playing the game, and on top of that, I was hoping that maybe I'd get some views, and because I can't really buying a steering wheel is really not financially intelligent for me, but I ended up getting it because I was loving the game and I just wanted to feel more competitive. And I think mine's the G29 Logitech, but I'm curious, what do you guys use and why did you choose it? And feel free to have some oomph to your reasons. I'd love to know. The guy right behind me and the guy right behind him are probably my two biggest like F2 rivals. So it feels nice to be ahead of them. Though after this next pit, if they do it right and they make me sit there for 3 seconds, I should come out right beside them, which will make the dogfight a bit more fun.
Okay, Science is ahead of you, and the time last lap, 1:25.3. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 2.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 12 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Okay, so you're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
How old are my tires?
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.8 seconds.
I have hunger cramps. Holy shit. I was like, why is my rib cage hurt? I haven't eaten but one thing today. My goal is to spend a bit more time and make some shorts of like the highlights of the replays of these races. Mostly because I'd really like, I don't know, some more viewership, I guess is the right word. Wow, that sucked.
Okay, so the car ahead's come in and fitted the soft tyre.
So I should not keep up with them is what you're saying. But I'm gonna give it everything I got. He kind of slowed me the fuck down. Really ruined my groove there.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Yeah, 2 more laps. I didn't hear the DRS go off. There it did.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Gap to your teammate behind.
What?
19.0 seconds.
What the hell happened to Oscar Piastri?
Yellow flag.
I'm pretty sure he was leading the race too.
Green flag.
I didn't want to run into the back of him. It would have just caused more problems for me later. Another thing I'm tempted to do is turn off the pit inputs, the immersive pit windows, and just make it where like the AI has a control of it, so it's a bit more randomized instead of it just being every single time I have the fastest pit window. Because but I'm also thinking that there was damn, it's always the third sector I catch him in, and the third sector is by far my worst sector.
Push now, we're boxing this lap.
That grass or whatever on the windshield or my visor looks like a ghost.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
Damn it. I feel like he should get a warning for that. Okay, game. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. This is not how I should use this.
All right, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop.
Now, make me wait. I don't understand why we're not
Okay,
waiting.
mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
That's really aggravating. Also, I know somebody's there. I didn't collision with Borletto. Borletto collision with me. That time I collision with Borletto. Oh my god, if this...
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Oh my god, I'm so lucky. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. After a race like this, I can't have it in that way. That would be so aggravating. Oh, Sainz ended up behind me.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
It not putting me through the... I don't understand that. Why is it not playing out my penalty? Like, it should have played out my penalty. Also, it's...
Okay, mate. Okay, Science is behind you. We want to keep them behind, please. It's critical for our race. Okay, gap to the car in front, 6.6 seconds.
How did I jump up places? I feel like I was in 8th and now I'm in 9th after a pit stop. Like, that doesn't make sense.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Oh, you know what? I got one spot because Oscar Piastri DNF'd. Why? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's just an engine failure.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
So that makes sense on why I'm in 8th now. Verstappen being in 6th is wild, though.
Pierre is in the pits.
And Pierre having a really shitty race is also kind of crazy. Yeah, my eye twitched. I don't like that. Jesus.
Okay, gap ahead, 3.8 seconds.
Oh god. I don't need any more penalties. Yuki just pit, didn't he? Yep.
Tsunoda's in the pits.
Hamilton's in front of Verstappen. Probably not for long though, right? Means Alonso's ahead of both of them as well. Let's just see them pass him. No, Hamilton passed Alonso. I think I got better at the track from the time I did the little time trial things. Because for Alpine, it's not uncommon for...
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 30.1 seconds.
It's not uncommon for the Alpines to finish this high up on the board. But hopefully Hadjar can keep that points down there. Like I don't think it's unreasonable. But I also think I should have been like in
And
12th,
gap to the
not
car in front, 21.5 seconds.
even if I am doing really good with the track. And yes, I did cheat a few times, but if you watch back, like a lot of the mistakes I made that weren't fatal, I didn't cheat. Like I think there was twice I went in the grass. Like right there, I think I went all the way in the grass at one point. Which just proves like I could have turned the difficulty even higher. Also, I need to remember I need to go to bed early tonight. I work really early tomorrow. I don't need to bring that up in a video, but I just was thinking about it. I forgot Russell was up there.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 15.3 seconds.
Oh, he went softs again. I think he's trying to set fastest lap and run down Alonso. So he went 4-stop.
Okay, so the car ahead's come in and fitted the soft tyre.
Lando just set another fastest lap, holy shit. Hajar's probably down in 10th now.
And you've got P7, 7th place. Russell's ahead of you now. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 10.8 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Okay, Sainz is behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 13 laps to go.
Cool.
Oh, mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed
Yeah,
it.
baby. That's why you love me. Tell me it again.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
Nah, he probably made a mistake. To drop 2 seconds on me in 1 lap is, yeah. He like got loose or something. Lewis Hamilton's out of the session. We're gonna get a 6th place out of just pure stupidity.
Caution, caution. Okay, clear.
This is absurd.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 14.9 seconds.
Oh. Well, as long as I do nothing stupid, 6th place will be where I finish. And nobody else DNFs. At least in front of me.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Dude, I'm so hungry though. My star chest is killing me. Alright. I'm trying to race the car harder and I'm making mistakes because of it.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 12.5 seconds.
All I can think of is that meme. Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself. To be honest with you, I thought Pierre Gasly would finish here in well, 8th, I guess.
Gap to your teammate behind, 33.6 seconds.
And I thought
They're
I'd
on
be in
old
12th.
mediums. They're in 12th. Time last lap, 1 minute 23.2.
Yep. What did I just say? That's exactly what I thought. I didn't expect Pierre to drop down there and me to climb up this much. I mean, I'll take it.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap.
So thinking it out real quick while we're sitting here. It goes Alonso, Russell, Verstappen, Leclerc, Norris. That's the only way I could see it. I forgot Leclerc's name when I was trying to think like who the hell should be up there. Learning how to tail spin or like tail gun or whatever, drive with your tires is nerve-wracking about putting that into the wall. Also, look at Russell run for me. Think Antonelli and Russell are damn near in the same car. Actually, no, for this race they should still be in the same car. Well, I will look up at the end of this race why my penalty wasn't served in the pits, and if I can fit it out, I will fix it to the next race. I'm not just sitting with a penalty the entire race, and instead it's been served.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 8.7 seconds.
That's not my teammate, is it? I was really close right there. That looks like a Williams. I'm thinking that's... Who is it? Is it Ocon? Sainz is beside me. Well, behind me.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
I didn't brake right there. Saved. The gap between Russell and Sainz is ridiculous.
Okay, gap ahead, 5.8 seconds.
I'm going to catch him, possibly pass him, but not do enough to get in front of him in the race, which is perfect. This really being up here in 6th is absurd. Like, it's not absurd. It's like, you know, I was the championship leader. I did win the F2 championship. I am a really good driver, like, or I've proven I'm a good driver, like, game-wise. So, no, I think it's fair, but I also just wasn't wanting it to be this crazy, I guess. I mostly want to catch whoever that is. I just want to know who it is, because it definitely looks blue. The Racing Bulls, I think, are red. Or not red, that like weird green color. It's darker than me, so it has to be Esteban Ocon. Right? Oh, you know what? No, it could be Albon. I don't know. We'll see when I get there.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. The car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it.
Wow, Yuki Tsunoda. Shoot, if Yuki Tsunoda can get points, then it's only fair that I can. Is that Albon? I'm looking at him and not the track. Oh shit.
And gap to the car in front, 4.4 seconds.
That was a lot of mistakes in one session right there. It's Albon. Just give me your DRS and then you can get out of my way. What?
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Lando won it. Oh, there's the race right there.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Oh, where's my celebration? I got points as a rookie in my first race with... That's fair. That's really fair. He started behind me.
Here's the checkered flag. The fans rise to their feet. It's Lando Norris for victory.
I am so
And
hungry.
to get a victory at the first race of the season, this might be a sign of things to come. One thing's for sure is that this performance will be giving the team and the driver relief and confidence going into the rest of the season.
I'll let it play this one time.
From lights out to the checkered flag, each and every driver has this moment in the back of their mind. Now it's time for their celebrations. Our podium, it awaits. He raises the trophy over his head. Lando Norris, head and shoulders above the rest today.
I'm pretty sure Piastri had him outdone. Though we got a lot of XP, so that's awesome. Nice.
After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
So I am curious to know. Oh, so sorry. Oops. Oscar Piastri had a mechanical failure, and then Lewis Hamilton had a mechanical failure. I'll ignore all of my warnings. A lot of those are exceeding track limits. So yeah, that's really rough for Piastri, because Piastri, I'm pretty sure, started on pole and was in the lead for most of the start of the race. Albon was the one we lapped down. That's the only guy we got around. Liam Lawson moved up. Let's actually look at it here. So Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen, and then George Russell jumped all the way to 4th from 16th. That is impressive. Alonso went up one. I moved from 15th all the way to 6th. Yuki Tsunoda went from 13th to 7th. Sainz 9th to 8th. Kimi Antonelli. There's Ocon. He's in the Haas, so I was very wrong. Who is Albon is the same as Sainz. Yeah, so I was right there. Then Hadjar lost out on points barely. Pierre Gasly, who I expected to finish more where I was and me to finish where he was, is here. Borletto, Hulkenberg, Stroll, who moved up, Ollie Behrman, Liam Lawson, and then I feel like he might have had some issues that caused him to slow down. But I am going to do a highlight and find a thumbnail, and then I'll see you guys in a second. Piastri DNFing. The rivalry continues. First race of the season. Alright, moving right along. Let's see what it did. What it do. You know what I didn't look at was the standings, but we ended up getting 3 there. Now, I'm curious to know, does it explain that to me or no? No, it doesn't. That's lovely. Awareness went down. Let's see. So, I got a lot of points because of rivalry, and I didn't DNF, so that's why I got experience. Racecraft, I got a lot of points because I finished significantly better than where I started. The overtakes, leading team in the rivalry, the dynamic objectives, all those things. This one, I got because I avoided penalties, but I got 1 penalty because of the rivalry. Avoiding collisions and no DNF, but I also lost a lot because I had so many warnings. Good God. And then the margin to the fastest lap. Oh wow, I was a second off. That's crazy. And then focus. I was expected to finish in 16th, not in 6th. So where does that put me now? Still at 40%. So I can do 2 upgrades at a time now. That's pretty cool. Secret meeting bonus, academy choice. I don't know what any of that means. And I got some stuff with the manufacturing expert because I completed the race at the end of it. So I definitely was looking it up, and it looks like to fix that pit because there's a bug in the game. Oh, I love that 47 on the front of the house. That is whew, chef's kiss. We're waiting. So it looks like the reason that there's a pit thing saying that there's a bug, and to fix it, toggling pit assist and pit assist release to on will help that. So if we go here and go to settings, under assists, because I'm dumb. Yeah, so it says they're on. So I don't know why it did that. Hopefully it won't do it every race. But what I will do, I think, for the next race at least, just to see what it does, I'm going to actually turn this to broadcast, just so that my pit stops maybe will be a bit more, not just every single time I pit, they, you know, what is I trying to say? I'm going to turn this to broadcast so that not every time I go into the pits I get the fastest time, because I'm just really good at pressing the button right at 1 second left. So, I think that'll make it a bit more fair. That, and then on top of that, as a driver, I really don't have any reason to be in charge of the outcomes of the pits. That is my pit team's job. So, yeah, but real quick. So there's part of me that wants to do this at the beginning of every video instead of the end of every video. But I'm also just afraid that if I do that, then people won't actually watch the race. So I am going to end this video here. I appreciate you guys watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.